My name's Leslie Jellin. I'm the principal here at Valley Los Banos Community School. We serve approximately 130 students in our daily program and 50 students in our independent studies program. So this year we really have been focusing on keeping our students and our staff safe in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. I think it's very important for students to be at school and participating in in-person learning as much as possible. And we have definitely been doing everything we can to keep these students safe while on campus. We wanted to put this film together for you because the WASC visit this year is virtual. In the video footage, you'll see students working with teachers, working in small groups, working with each other, and really actively engaging in their education again. It is definitely positive to see the students socializing, getting that in-person instruction that really allows them to thrive in our classrooms.
How matter can change with the introduction of thermal energy, right? What are examples that can we see around us that thermal energy causing us change in the state of matter? Huh? Lava? So that's molten rock, right? So yeah, if we remove the thermal energy from it, right, what is it gonna change, right? It's a liquid, right? When it's liquid magma, right, or lava, what eventually can it do when it's when we remove that thermal energy eventually? Solid, right? So that is another natural example, right, in the natural world of that change, right, from a liquid to a solid. And there is a change in that thermal energy, right, the temperature of it, right? Once it's cooled down, we are going to end up solid, right? Stones, rocks, right? Land. So, yeah, so that's also a really actually perfect example of that change in the states of matter that's found in nature, right?
Okay, the tricky part is this one right here. See that? That looks kind of ugly. So, remember when we said positive times a negative is a negative? And this marker is just not working for me. Sorry. Positive times negative is a negative. So this would be a negative 3F. This would be a 5F. And then I still have to add my 14. And looking at these, which ones look the same? Which ones look the same? The F's, right? That's why we are combining them. We're putting them together. So I have a positive 5 and a negative 3. Are my signs the same? Yes or no? Are the signs the same? We have a positive 5 and a negative 3. Right? Same or different? Positive, negative. Different. So if they're different, we are subtracting. What is 5 take away 3? 2. Which one's bigger, the 5 or the 3? Like which one has more spaces away from the 0? The 5, right? The 5 is positive, so my answer would be positive 2F, and then I still have a 14 here. Can I put the 14 with the F? Can I combine the like terms? Do they look the same? No, they don't. One has an F, one has a variable, and the other does not. So this would be my answer for number 28. Are your signs the same now?
Yes.
What sign does the 2 have?
The 2 is a positive.
What sign does the 18 have?
Positive. But in front of it, it's a negative.
It's a negative, right?
Yeah, like.
So what are you doing if your signs are different? Look on the board.
Subtract.
Good, subtract. What does 18 take away 2?
Take away 2 is 16.
Good, 16. Which one's bigger, the 18 or the 2?
18.
And it,
So it's negative 16, 18.
negative 16. What's the variable? R. Perfect. And then you're still having to add the 18, right? The positive 18? So it would be negative 16R plus 18. Got it?
Do include your salary information, okay? If you don't know it, just say minimum wage or something like that. Do not include any personal data. You don't want your height, your weight, your, you know.
You're gonna write down all the team members or all the people at your table, and then basically after a round, after you see everybody's micro expressions, you see how they're holding their cards and stuff like that, you're gonna basically just write down, you're gonna put a little tick mark. You're gonna be like, hands, okay, tick. Eyes, tick. So remember, what are the kind of things, micro expressions? What kind of micro expressions are you looking for if somebody doesn't like their cards? What are they gonna show on their face?
Emotions.
What sort of emotions? Yeah, exactly. Well, what kind of emotions?
We have our intramural sports league up and running again, and our volleyball team just placed first in the Sequoia volleyball tournament. For the fall semester, we've returned to our traditional schedule where students change classes each class period. We've really seen an increase since August in student social skills and their socializing and working together. I remember when we came back for the first week, students just sat quiet in the quad and didn't really interact, and you could see the effects of the pandemic. And now, you know, they are in groups again, they're talking, they're passing classes together. In the class, they're working together, they're having conversations. But really, it's been exciting to see them bloom back into these, you know, young social beings that, you know, they haven't really had an opportunity to do that over the last 18 months. So definitely some positive things going on. Our goal for the remainder of this year and in future years is really the safety of our students and staff and the education that they're receiving here in our program. So we are going to do everything we can to practice proper safety protocols to keep everybody healthy, and so we can definitely keep our doors open for students to attend in-person learning.